I'm Adeline. I'm Vincent. I'm Haley. And I'm Cooper. I'm Riley. I'm Dion. I'm Ryan. I'm Jackson. This is MagTV.
Hi there, and welcome to this episode of MagTV. I'm Cooper.
And I'm Savannah. We have a ton of things to get to in this edition. You're going to hear from the yearbook contest winners, get the latest update on the construction project, and as well as a look back where we were 1 year ago when everything changed.
Plus, we'll have our teacher feature, lion's share, dad jokes, and we'll take you to the principal's office. But first, we have to look back at some of the other things that happened around campus this month. Here's Nathan.
Thanks, guys. Hopefully you had something to smile about this month because we had picture day. And those pictures are, of course, going in the yearbook, which is still available to buy. It's $25 and you have until April 16th. And the front office move-in continued as our construction project is moving forward. And looking ahead to April, we have spring break coming up from the 3rd through the 11th. As a reminder, every Tuesday is University Day, and every Friday is Spirit Wear Day. Don't forget your water bottles, masks, and charged computers each day. From MagTV, I'm Nathan. Back to you, Cooper.
Thanks, Nathan. This month, we marked 1 full year since everything changed for us.
You may remember, Science Day was our last day on campus last year. We sent Jackson out for a look back.
Thanks, Savannah. There was a lot of uncertainty 1 year ago. We didn't know how long we would be off campus and what we would be facing. It turned out we were off campus the rest of the year, and for the first couple of months this school year as well, returning fully in person just last month.
I remember being told that we were only going to have a 2-week break, but it ended up being a full year.
And I thought it was crazy to think that we were ever going to have to wear these masks. And I thought, there's no way they're going to close school.
I remember that the teacher said it would only take 2 weeks to quarantine, but it took a year.
I remember coming from recess and having my teacher say that we weren't coming back for 2 weeks.
You know, it's a lot different in our class because the kids can't really do all the fun stuff that we usually do. So hopefully we can get past this soon and get back to the way we usually do things around here.
We learned what Zoom and Google Classroom Meets were, how to use the mute buttons, and how to learn from home. Even though we're back pretty much full time, there's still more than 90% of students in San Diego County who are not. From MagTV, I'm Jackson. Back to you, Savannah.
Thanks, Jackson. We now know what the cover of the yearbook will look like.
Haley spoke with the winners of the yearbook design contest.
Thanks, Cooper. The yearbook contest saw so many great entries. The design chosen for the front cover was made by 5th grader Giselle Morales from Miss Clark's class. How did you come up with your design?
I came up with my design by thinking what we did over the year. We did a lot of virtual learning in the beginning, and I just thought, why not do a computer?
Do you have any tips for next year's competition?
It goes both ways. You might win, you might not, but just try your best.
The other 3 runners-up who design will be on the back of the yearbook, 4th graders Nathan Loria and Madison Kastler.
Well, I was thinking about COVID and the beach in Carlsbad, so I made a lion on the beach.
And 2nd grader Riley Massicelli. How did you feel when you got chosen to be one of the runner-ups for the yearbook cover?
I felt really surprised and excited.
Yearbooks are $25, and as we mentioned earlier, orders must be in by April 16th. From MagTV, I'm Haley. Back to you, Savannah.
Thanks, Haley. Also, when the front office was being moved, they found some extra copies of last year's yearbooks. So if you're still interested in getting one, they're $5 and available in the front office.
Time now for our teacher feature. Here's Cassie with Ms. Clark.
Thanks, Cooper. Hi, Miss Clark. How are you doing so far with this new schedule at school?
Hi, Cassidy. Well, I think it's great. I love seeing the students every single day. And I know we can't go to lunch here because we don't have a lunch area. So I think it's the best that we can do. Sometimes it's not long enough, but I think it's the best that we can do this year.
How has the construction affected you this year?
Well, it's a little noisy and there's a lot of activity going on, and also my roof leaks. But other than that, it's really great.
How long have you been teaching and how long have you been here at Magnolia?
This is my 29th year of teaching, and I think I've been here about 24 years at Magnolia.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yep, way before you were born.
What's your favorite part about teaching?
I think my favorite part about teaching is when the students struggle with something and then all of a sudden you see the light go on and you see their faces and they're so proud of themselves. I love that feeling for them.
What's the biggest challenge you've had to face while teaching?
Well, this year it has to be 100% hands down technology. When I was growing up back in the olden days, they only had typewriters. So if you made a mistake, you'd have to pull the whole paper out and start over. So I think technology has been the hardest thing to learn all the new programs.
Do you want to play a quick game of this or that?
Sure.
Breakfast or dinner?
Dinner.
Morning or night?
Oh, night for sure.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Summer or spring?
Summer.
Ice cream or frozen yogurt?
Frozen yogurt with toppings, right? Okay, frozen yogurt.
Hot dogs or hamburgers?
Hamburgers.
Thanks, Miss Clark.
You're welcome, Cassidy. Thanks for coming in.
For MagTV, I'm Cassidy. Back to you, Cooper.
Thanks, Cassidy. We're getting closer and closer to the end of this construction project.
Here's Giselle with an update.
Thanks, Savannah. Last month we saw the front office, the innovation lab, conference room, and teacher's lounge among the things open. This month the school's front side was completed. Thanks, Mr. Nelson. So what's new this month in construction?
So this month in our construction, we're continuing to work on the cafeteria in the back, and we're getting ready to finish our brand new building that's going to house music, art, kids care, PTA, and a couple other things. That should be done by spring break.
How close are we to the end?
We're getting closer. Our building should be all done right about the end of the school year, and then over the summer, they'll be finishing up with all the concrete work and new play structures for the playground and that type of thing. So by the end of August, we should be all finished and ready for next school year.
Is everything going as expected?
Not everything's going as expected, but fortunately we're able to stay on schedule. So some things have taken a little longer than we thought, but we've been able to speed up in some other areas. So it's kind of all balanced out, and right now we're on track.
Thanks, Mr. Nelson. Next month, the hope is to complete the art, music, and kids care building. MagTV, I'm Giselle. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Giselle. This month we also celebrated St. Patrick's Day.
And though it's a holiday all about luck, in this month's Lion Share, we asked people around campus what they could wish for, if they could wish for anything.
If you could wish for anything, what would it be and why? I would wish for a skate park in my backyard because that would be awesome.
Sick!
Oh, I wish that people would just be more kind and loving to each other.
I would probably wish for a lot more dogs because the more the merrier.
I would wish for $1 million because I would be rich.
I would probably wish for a lifetime supply of tater tots.
Cats. Really, I love cats, but 2 dogs and no cats.
I wish I could turn into a cheetah
How come you would turn into a cheetah?
because then I could get to places really fast.
I would want to get better at volleyball.
If I could wish for anything, I would wish for a magic button that I could push so that I can see how all of you guys turned out when you became grown-ups. Because I never get to see that part.
If you could wish for anything, what would it be and why?
A rainbow.
And why would you wish for a rainbow?
Because they're beautiful.
I would wish for our class to stay together in 4th grade forever and ever, so I would never have to stop being your teacher.
Thank you.
It would be a puppy because I love them and I have a red fox lab and it's super cute. I would to be invisible.
Why would you want to be invisible?
So I could sneak around the house.
I would wish for unlimited wishes. That way I can have COVID over and I can have more wishes after that.
I would be able to teleport.
Why?
Because so then I could go to different places whenever I want to.
Hi, I would love a time machine because my 2 children at home grew up way too fast, and I love being around all the little people here at Magnolia. And I would love for my 2 kids to be little again.
I'd wish for more wishes, yeah.
I think I would wish for people just to be more compassionate and empathetic to each other and able to step inside other people's shoes and see life from their perspective.
I would wish for coronavirus to go away because then I could see my grandma and grandpa and my friends.
I wish for unlimited money because then I could have unlimited money to support a ton of charities.
It'd be a French bulldog because it's super cute and cuddly.
I'd wish for COVID to go away.
That's a good one.
I would wish for all the money in the world and a money printer because then I could just print money.
Printing money is legal.
If we could wish for anything, it'd be for more funnier dad jokes.
We tried to get just that with Tatum and Maddox's dad, Matt Kelly, who was our dad jokes of the month.
Hi everybody. Why don't crabs give to charity? Because they're shellfish. You like that? Okay. I got more. What did baby corn say to mama corn? Where's popcorn? What's orange and sounds like a parrot? A carrot. All right, he spit out his food. Okay, good. Of all the dinosaurs, who gets up the earliest? The crocodile. All right. What does a lemon say when it answers the phone? Yellow. All right, what kind of exercises do lazy people do? Diddly squats. No? All right, that's just for the old people maybe. What's the sleepiest fruit? An apricot. Did you hear about the restaurant on the moon? They had great food, but no atmosphere. I got one more. I hate it when I go to hug someone really beautiful because my face always bangs straight into the mirror. All right, yes.
Don't forget, if you have a mom or dad with bad jokes or any sort of story you need to share with us, email us at magtvcarlsbad@gmail.com or tell one of the members of the MagTV team.
Finally, it's time to take you to the principal's office. Here's Mr. Nelson and his words of wisdom.
Hey guys, it's Mr. Nelson. You're with me here in my office, and today I want to talk to you about rules. And I know rules is not the most exciting, fun topic to be talking about, but hear me out for a second. How many of you have ever played basketball or soccer or something like that with friends where people weren't following the rules? Those games aren't very fun. Easy to get frustrated, easy for people to get hurt because people aren't following the rules of the game. And really, rules serve an important purpose. They help to make sure that everything's organized, consistent, and safe. Our rules at school are the same way, and this year we've got kind of two main categories of rules. The first one being our rules around COVID and our COVID prevention. And I know especially as things are getting warmer and fortunately cases of COVID are going down in our community, it's easy to kind of forget about some of the rules that we have in place, but we need to bear in mind that we've got rules around spacing. We need to try and provide space between each other, not standing right next to each other. And most importantly, masks. We got to make sure that we have those masks on all the time. Pulled up, covering your mouth and your nose. Really, really critical. Why are those rules so important? Well, they're important because they help keep us safe and they help keep us in school. So really important, we need everyone's help in doing that. The other kind of category of rules are kind of our regular school rules. And we're seeing right now that a lot of people are having a tough time with some of the basic ones. Number one, making sure that when we're at recess, that we are keeping hands and arms to ourselves at all times. A lot of people get involved in games of tag or soccer that are getting too physical, where people are pushing and pulling on each other. That is a recipe for disaster because people can easily get hurt. We need to make sure that we're picking up our trash. We want to respect our campus, especially as we're doing construction and developing new spaces. We have this nice new campus being put together for us. We want to keep it looking that way. We want to respect our campus, make sure that we're picking up our trash, taking care of our things. And then last but not least, want to make sure that people are showing respect. So Respect is one of our pride values. It's the R in pride. We want to respect each other, respect our school, and respect the adults on campus. So when they're giving you instructions, when they're reminding you about the rules, really important that you help us enforce those, that you help us by being good listeners and make sure that we keep this campus safe for everyone. That's it for me for today, but I wanted to leave you with a joke. I was trying to come up with a joke about construction, but actually I'm still working on it. Get it? That's it for me. As always, go Lions.
Thanks, Mr. Nelson, and that does it for this edition. I'm Cooper.
And I'm Savannah. We'll see you in April for our next edition of MagTV.
And go Lions!
Just roll it. We're one take wonders. We're going to get it the first time, every time.
And as well as a look back where we were 1 year ago when everything changed. Oops.
It's okay. Thanks, guys. Hopefully. Thanks, guys. Hopefully you had something to smile about this.
Thanks, Cooper. Hi, Miss Clark. How are you doing so far with this new schedule at school?
I'm great. Oh wait, you never asked me if I was okay. Sorry.
Hi, Haley. If you could wish for anything, what would it?
If I could wish for anything, I'd probably believe for a lifetime supply of tater tots. Why? Because tater tots are tater tots.
Okay.
And also, tater tots is a really weird word, and I like tater tots.
Thanks, Miss Clark. For MagTV, I'm Cooper. Keep doing that.
I don't think you're Cooper.
Who was our dad jokes of the month?
Nailed it. Good job.
How did I remember that? Woo-hoo.